Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Oktavia Rahmadini, and today I would like to review a novel with the title is Of Love and Evil, the Song of the SERAPHIM. Okay, without any further ado, let's review the novel. Of Love and Evil is a novel by Anne Rice, a novelist who lived in the United States. Anne had previously written a very famous novel, namely Interview with a Vampire, and then Anne returned to writing a novel that was no less interesting than before, the novel of Love and Evil. This novel tells the story of Toby O'Dare, a former killer who has died, but he is still asked for help by an angel named Malchia to solve the case of the crime of poisoning to find out the real truth. Okay, the novel of Evil and Love tell the story from Toby O'Dare's point of view, where he was a former assassin and he is now dead. Toby is another world met an angel named Malchia. Toby left this world for about 10 years, and he also left his wife and child at that time without a word. He also begged to Malchia to let him return to the world to see his wife and children. But not just like that, he was able to meet his wife and child because there was a job he had to help do for Malchia, namely by helping him solve a case. Then Toby also met his wife named Leona and also his son Toby. Yes, the name of the father and son were the same. When Toby left, Leona was pregnant with their child, Toby. They also talked about what happened while he was missing. After being satisfied with the story, Malchia visited Toby, who asked Toby to help him. Toby also left his wife and child, then went to follow where Malchia directed him. Toby arrived at a house that was his destination. He was greeted by Vitel, a confidant in this house. Vitel also invited Toby in and explained what he had to do. Vitel said that the owner of this house, Antonio, has a child named Nicola, and Nicola is currently lying sick and unable to do anything, just sitting in the bed. Vitel also gave information about the cause of Nicola's illness, which was a fall from a horse. Then Toby said, "Was there any scar when he fell?" Then Vitel replied that there was not. This is where the strangeness starts to smell, because how can someone fall from his horse but there are no scars? Toby also speculated that someone had poisoned Nicola, but Vitel didn't believe it because he thought that was made Nicola not recover because of the ghosts that had been in the house. Yes, it's true that there's a ghost in the house, but Toby said that's not the reason, because he believed that it's because Nicola was poisoned. There is another interesting thing that Toby just found, namely before Nicola's illness had time to undergo a diet of caviar, where in one day he only ate caviar. This was conveyed by Lodovico. Lodovico is Nicola's brother. And Toby also suspects that it was his brother who poisoned Nicola, because when Toby told Lodovico to eat the same caviar as Nicola, he didn't want to even talk. He was the one who gave it to Nicola. This is done by Lodovico to Nicola because he is jealous. Okay, then here finally it was revealed that poisoning Nicola was Lodovico. Finally, this case was revealed, so it could make Toby back because he had completed his assignment. And in the last chapter of this novel, it is told that Toby begged to Malchia to not return him to heaven, but to stay on earth with his wife and children. And Toby also asked God so that his prayer would be granted, but strangely from earlier it seemed as if someone had followed him all his to harm. This person is the son, is someone Toby killed. And in my opinion, the advantage of this novel is because it has a different story from another novel, and also the author make us a reader curious about what will happen next to the character. And for the weakness of this novel is the plot is too convoluted and many words are difficult to understand. So I don't recommend you to read this novel, especially the ending is, as you know, it's hang. But if you like reading fantasy novel that make you always curious about the continuation of the story in each chapter, I can recommend you this novel. Okay, that's all my review for this novel. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you. Thank you.